Hello students. So today in this lecture we will learn about modules and packages, that how do we use modules and packages in our Python code, how do we install packages, how do we import packages in our programs. So we will look at all of this in this lecture. Okay, so first let's us explain what is a module. A module is nothing but only a Python file that contains the code that we want to import in our program. Okay, let me show you an example. I have here a file which has a logic of checking a number is a prime or not. So this is a function, and this is the definition of this function. This definition checks whether a number, a passed number, is a prime or not. So what I'm doing is I have saved this logic, this function, as check prime. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I will import this check prime file in another Python file. So now I have saved this file as a module. What I just said is a module is nothing but a Python file containing the code that we want to import in some other files in other program. Okay, so now I have this logic in this check prime file. Now what I am doing is I am calling this check prime in my another file. So let's see how do we call or import a module into some other file. So we will use the keyword import. What do we want to import? The module check prime. Okay, so we are importing the module check prime. Now how do we work with this? We will simply, so to check a number, whether this number is a prime or not, we need a number. So we will take that number as input from the user. So here we have taken an input from the user, and now we will simply use that function. So how do we fetch a function, or how do we use a function from a module? So this is the syntax through which we use or access a function in a module. So we will write check prime, the name of the module, then this dot which will access the function. So the function name after this dot, so the function name is prime. Okay, so we will write check prime dot prime. This is check prime is the module name that we have imported in our file. This prime is the function name that we want to execute here. Okay, so check prime dot prime, we will pass the argument here, and then we will run this code. Let's see what happens then. Enter a number. I entered 5. So 5 is a prime number. Okay, let's check this code once again. Run again. Let's say 9. 9 is not a prime number. So this is how we create a module, we save a module, we import a module, and run a module. Okay, so basically a Python code, a file saved as a Python file, is a module that we can call or import in another file, and to access the functions in that module file, we need to use this dot operator, and we after this dot operator we write the function name that we want to execute, that we want to access. This is how we basically import modules. Okay, so next we have packages. What are packages? Packages are nothing. Basically, packages are collections of modules and sub packages. Okay, now let's see how do we install a Python package. So first of all, we need to open this command prompt. So we'll type cmd and then press enter. Okay, so to install a Python package, we need to write down a command. We need to run a command. That command is pip install and the name of the package that we want to install. So here we want to install the NumPy package. This NumPy package is used to perform numerical calculations faster and smoother. Okay, so pip install NumPy and press enter. So now it started collecting NumPy and now it is installing all the related packages. Okay, so it said successfully installed NumPy. Now let's see how do we import this NumPy now. So we will simply write down import NumPy and let's see if it works. Yeah, we got no error here. That means it's got successfully imported. Okay, so how do we use now this package import NumPy? So okay, let's take an example that we want to find out a random integers. We want to take out a random integers, some random integers, say 6 in the range 10 to 30. How do we use this NumPy? So we will use it as x is equals to NumPy, the name of the package बिल्कुल वैसे ही लिखेंगे the way we wrote the name of the module and the name of the function name. So this is the name of the package. Now we will write down the name of the function that we want to use now. Okay, so to find out the random integers, we have random dot rand int. It will find out the random integers in the given range. Okay, rand int. So here I have to mention the range. Low is equals to say 10. High is equals to say 30. And how many random integers do I want to fetch? So let's say 5. Okay. Now I will print this array of random integers. Okay. So x is basically a random integer which has 5 integer values from in the range 10 to 30, where these random integers might include 10, but it won't include 30. That is, in this function, this low is included, whereas this is not included. This is a basically half open interval. That is, you can write it as just to mention, you can write it as low comma high. That is, this range starts from low and till the high but does not contain high. Okay, so this is the closed interval, whereas this is the open interval here. So this is a half open interval. This low high is a half open interval. These random integers might contain this low value but won't contain this high value. So, and the range is from 30 from 10 till 30. Okay, so let's see what happens. It says positional argument follows keyword argument. Oh yeah, we missed something here. We missed to write the size. Okay. Yeah, we got this array of 5 random integer in the range from 10 to 30. Okay, so if we want to run it again, we can run this again. see, we got again an array of 5 random integer in the range from 10 to 30. Okay, okay, let's take another example. Now, I want to print a matrix of a size 3 cross 3 cross 3. That is, I want to print 3 matrices of size 3 cross 3. How this will work? Now, for that, I need to change the name of my function here. The function for that is random. NumPy dot random. So how can I do that? Now I need to give the size of the matrix. Random is 3 cross 3 cross 3. Okay, so this is how we print a matrix of 3 cross 3 cross 3. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we got a matrix of 3 cross 3 cross 3. That is 3 matrices of size 3 cross 3. Okay, so this is how we work with packages. This is how we install package, import package, and work with that package. Okay, so we have many more packages in Python, and every package has a different business. It works differently. Okay, plus we have few basic packages such as NumPy, Matplotlib, and Pandas. So NumPy, as I told you, the NumPy is used to perform numerical operations smoother and faster. So we have Pandas to work with data. Okay, and we have Matplotlib to basically visualize our data. So we will also look at these packages as well in our next lectures. So see you in the next lecture.